think Lamborghini, and chances are the first things that pop into your head are two-seater supercars with fire-breathing V10 and V12s under the hood. But what we have with us today is something very different.
This is the Lamborghini Urus. It's got 4 seats, a massive boot, a V8 under the hood, and off-road capabilities. Sounds very practical then, doesn't it? But it is as mad as Lamborghinis usually are. Well, in terms of looks, it definitely is. In typical Lamborghini fashion, the exterior features sharp lines and very aggressive fascia. Staying true to its sporty roots, the Urus features a sloping coupe-like roofline and massive 22-inch Pirelli P0 tires. And if you look closely, you will notice contact-like wheel arches as well. The angular design theme continues inside. This is an almost obsessive use of the hexagon shape, which can be seen in the dashboard trim, the air conditioning vents, the steering boss, and even the instrument panel and central display graphics.
The really cool bit about the Urus's cabin are these aircraft-inspired controls. For selecting drive modes, you have this switch over here, which lets you toggle between Strada, which is your normal road-going mode. You can choose Corsa, which is the most extreme track mode. Then there's one for sand, for rough terrain, for snow. You get the aircraft-inspired engine start-stop switch, which is again typical Lamborghini and super cool. Then Ego is the one which lets you customize chassis settings, steering, and all those things according to your preferences. Over here, there's a digital setup for the air conditioning. You have sort of a touch screen. It's got some feedback. You have to actually press it. It just doesn't respond to touch. You've got heated seat, cool seats, and all the works. Then over here you get this again another touch screen, and this lets you control everything about the car. You have your telephone settings, you have navigation over here, you have the vehicle settings, and you can customize whichever way you like.
The Urus is powered by a twin-turbo 4-litre V8 which develops a maximum power of 650 bhp and a peak torque of 850 Nm, mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. All that power is put down by a 4-wheel drive system that features active torque vectoring. Aiding the handling is the 4-wheel steering. All this means Urus, despite its curb weight of more than 2 tons, can scamper from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 3.6 seconds, making it one of the quickest production SUVs in existence. And not just that, as a 305 km per hour, it also has the highest top speed of any SUV. Stopping power comes from massive carbon ceramic discs at the front and rear. This can help bring the Urus to complete holds from 100 km an hour in just 33.7 meters. The Lamborghini Urus features adaptive air suspension. Depending on the drive mode selected, the drive height changes to suit requirements of the terrain. The setup itself is impressive. On regular roads, the ride remained comfortable and never felt stiff. Of course, that was in Strada mode. Curacao Sport tightened things up to make the Urus track ready. The Urus creators say that it is a luxury SUV with the dynamic capabilities of a sports car. and we believe them. Its acceleration and top speed figures can put a lot of sports cars to shame. Despite the 2,197 kilogram curb weight, the Urus possesses the agility of much lighter car. It lets you push it to the corners with great confidence and will make you forget you are behind the wheels of a 2-ton behemoth. Purists might scoff at the sight of Lamborghini SUV, but the model is going to help double the sales volume for the Italian company, and that sounds like really good business. Priced at 3.1 crore rupees ex-showroom, the Urus is perfect for those looking for something that can handle all kinds of terrain and give you the thrills of a sports car. It's got attention-grabbing looks, and it's quite simply unlike any other SUV money can buy right now.